Hi there, this is Brian Marovich. I'm going to show you how to create a thumbnail for your YouTube videos. I'm going to show you a fast and easy way to do it, and also a little bit more advanced way to use Adobe Elements to do it, which you can create a little more, something that will stand out maybe a little bit more. So this is a fast and easy way to do it first. So the first way you can do this is if you have an image you want to work with that relates to the video, you can use that and just open it up and put text on it in a program called Paint, which is on your computer. If you don't know what it is or where it is, just do a search on your computer and open Paint. The second way to do it is to use a program called Snagit, where you do a screen capture of the YouTube video or the video on your Windows Media Player or whatever. Just do a screen capture using Snagit. I'll show you how to do that. And then, like I said, the third way is the using Adobe Elements. So the first way, let's say you don't have Snagit. Snagit, by the way, just you can get a free trial of it. Snagit, S-N-A-G-I-T. And I'm going to show you. I have to show you how to use it because, well, you'll understand in a second. So the first way, if you don't have Snagit, hit Print Screen on your computer, on your keyboard. So I'm going to hit first. Sorry. What you want to do is open the video to full screen on YouTube if you're using YouTube. The reason you want to do that is because the recommended image size that YouTube states is 1280 by 720, so that's 1280 width, 720 height. The minimum is 640, so you can work within that range. Okay, so make the screen size bigger, hit Print Screen. So because I have Snagit, it's a hotkey, and so Snagit automatically opens, and basically it's forcing me to use it. So Snagit, I just drag the arrows across, and then it opens up in Snagit the area that I chose. So here's the image. It's pretty big. Now, if you don't have Snagit, what you will do after you hit Print Screen is go to your Paint program, hit Edit, and then Paste. Oh, looks like for some reason I can actually paste the image into Paint. Oh no, that was never mind. Okay, so because I opened this image in Snagit, I can't paste it into Paint, but what you will do is hit Edit and then Paste. And then your image will be in Paint. So the fast, easy, simple, free way to do it is to open it in Paint, and then you can manipulate the image in there and use text and other things. If you know how to use Paint, good for you. I can't stand it. So again, that's the fast and easy way to do it. So what you do after if you're using Paint is hit File and then save your image as a PNG, okay, or a JPEG. For some reason, it's recommended to use a PNG on YouTube, but I've used JPEGs just fine. Okay, fast and easy way to do it. The second fast and easy way is to use Snagit like I showed you. So we already did that. We did a print screen, well, and then did a screen capture. Now in Snagit, I have this image to work with. It's not very good, but it is okay for the purposes of this video. So in Snagit, I'm going to go to Draw and hit this A, which gives me text to work with, and then I'll put something in here because this video is about Inventio HD Pro. These are video sunglasses. It's a review I did. Inventio HD Pro. Okay, so the background is not super dark and white, so white will not work out. Inventio HD Pro. Oops. Okay. And then I'm going to choose the color to be different. Let's just go with how about red. Okay, that'll work. Inventio HD Pro, and I'm going to hit this again. And then we'll say Review. Inventio HD Pro Review. Did we spell it right? Okay, okay. All right, so let's check the image size. You go to Image up here. I hit Resize Image just gives you the numbers. Okay, it's not the 1280, but it's close, and it's in, the parameters are the lowest you can use a 640 width, and so that's just fine. All right, so I'm going to go to File, and then I'm going to Save As. You go to Standard Format, and then it's already a PNG. I'll just rename it to Inventio 1. Save it to my desktop. Okay, now I've got a thumbnail, real simple, fast, easy thumbnail to work with, and then upload it to YouTube. All right, so let's go now and upload this thumbnail to YouTube, to this video. So I'm going to click my little picture up here, go to the Creator Studio. A little bit slow for some reason. All right, and I can go to Video Manager here on the left, or I think it's going to be right here. Okay, so here it is here. This is one I did using Snagit, and it's just fine. See, it's going to stand out. So I'm going to go to Edit. This is the video here. Edit. And on your YouTube editing area down here, this area where you see my image, it will say Custom Thumbnail, and then you're just going to click that and upload. I already uploaded an image, which is, it's not too bad, but I'm going to change it for purposes of this video. So I'm going to go find that image. Here's the Inventio one that I just did, open, and it's uploading. Okay, so that doesn't look great, but for purposes of this video, it's going to be just fine. I'm just going to leave it for now. What I'm going to do later is just manipulate that a little bit better and get a better image. Then you click Save, and now you've got a new thumbnail to stand out on for the YouTube video, so you can compete for clicks on YouTube a little bit better. Okay, so the third way is to use Adobe Elements. Okay, so I have Adobe Elements opened up, and the way to create a potentially better thumbnail for your YouTube videos is to go to File, click New, blank file, just say Test 1. The width, we're going to go with 1280 as they recommended, height 720 as they recommended, and that'll work just fine. Okay, so I'm not a graphic designer, so maybe my language is improper, but I believe this is called the first layer, and that is the framework we're going to work with to create our thumbnail. Okay, so we've got that. Now we want a better background color. Down here, this is the foreground, I believe. Yep, foreground, and this is the square behind the white one. There is the background. I'm going to just work with this color right now. You can play around with the colors. Okay, to switch the background color, you have to click these little arrows here to switch back and forth to foreground and background, and then choose the color you want. So I'm going to click red. Hit the bucket, and then it's changing the color. Okay, so we have the background color that we want to work with, and so now let's assume that you do have an image you want to work with. You've done a screen capture, or you have an image on your computer. So what you want to do is go to File up here, New, Open. I'm just going to use this big image here as an example for this video. It's going to open up. Now it's down here in your Open Files area. And so what I'm going to do is go back up to up here, hit Select, click All, hit Copy, and now I'm going to go back down here to select the actual layer we're working with. And then I'm going to go to Edit and then Paste. It's a huge image, so now I got to click this arrow to resize it. See the little arrow over here? Gotta get it real small, and then I'm gonna move it, make it small. Okay, we're just about where we want to be. Okay, and then I gotta hit this little green arrow, or a check mark. All right, now I've got half this area to work with where I want to put a headline. So now I want to hit the text button here, the big T, and first I'm going to select the color of the font, which I'll go with white. The size 30 should be fine. Tahoma. Okay, so test. Thumb. Test. Okay, just for an example. Okay, so now basically I'm done. I've got text that's going to stand out on a red background. Just as an example, you can use black or whatever. You can even manipulate the font a little bit with some effects over here. Don't go too crazy. Keep it simple. And then I've got an image on the left side of the headline of this thumbnail that kind of stands out. So I'm happy with that. I will hit File, and then I will use Save As, and I will save it as not a PSD. You can if you want to open it and mess around with it, but as a PNG, okay? And that is how you create thumbnails for YouTube in different ways. If you have any questions, please comment. Comments would be great. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. Do post questions or comments, because then I will have to research it. It makes me better at doing this sort of thing. So thank you very much.